What's up, guys? How's your day going? Hope it's going well. Mine is going great. I just want to start off the video by saying thank you, guys. At the time of recording this video, we are at 50 subscribers. Happened really quickly. I'm hoping to get to 100 here within the next couple weeks, and maybe keep spiraling, going on and on. Maybe 1,000 by the end of the year. That's a pretty big goal, but got to have goals in this kind of a business. So I got a couple questions on previous videos. I figured I'd give my answers and the little bit of advice I have. It's not much. I've only been in this business for about 3 weeks, so nothing major. I'm not like a big time, person. I'm just doing this on the side. I'm currently also in high school and working a full-time job at the same time, so I don't really have much time for Pokemon right now, but the couple days I do have off, I'm trying to build this business up. So why did I start selling bulk? For one, it is the cheapest way to get into this business, I feel. There's people always trying to get rid of their bulk cards, always trying to get rid of, make some room for their collection, maybe make a bit of cash on the side. Two, you don't need much starting capital in the beginning. It doesn't cost much money. You can look around Facebook Marketplace, eBay. Hopefully you can get cards, $15, $10 per thousand if you're lucky. I was not as lucky. I got mine $20 per thousand, but I still, feel that's a pretty decent deal. Three, if you do have a little bit of starting capital, even just selling your personal collection, just cards you got laying around, sitting that you don't really enjoy. If you really look around, you can get about 10,000 cards for about $100. Granted, not all of them are going to be in the best condition. There are going to be some screwed up cards, but they can still sell them for a cheaper rate. Now you might ask me, why doesn't everyone sell bulk, since you can make money off of it and you can still enjoy cards? I would say one con would be you need the storage space for the cards. Having all that bulk, it's going to sit around a little bit. You're not going to be able to sell it right away. It's not going to sell crazy quickly. It's going to sit for a while, so you got to have the storage for it. Not everyone does. It's kind of difficult to find the product you're going to be selling sometimes, so some people aren't able to get the products to sell. Another reason is it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's going to take you some time. Sometimes it takes weeks to make your money back. Sometimes it'll take months, from what I've seen. Yeah, and a lot of people just don't have the patience for that. A lot of people are looking for, make a couple $100 a day. When selling bulk, me, I'm making tens of dollars a day, not hundreds of dollars a day, if you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm not even making tens of dollars. Sometimes I'm making single digits. Sometimes I'm not even making any sales a day. It just depends on your situation. And then you're not always dealing with these high priced cards. Sometimes you are going to be dealing with, 2-cent cards, 5-cent cards. You're still going to be able to make a little bit of money off of those, but not nearly as much as you want. Now, why would people want to sell me their bulk if they could also make money off of it? A lot of people just don't have the time to sift through their bulk and list it all, so they end up selling it to people like me and maybe you. I don't know if you guys are starting up a business too. Hopefully I'm inspiring some of you guys. I'm just a regular kid trying to make this business. But yeah, and so just a lot of people just don't have their own time to do all that business stuff. So as we buy the bulk, we do all the hard work, all the heavy lifting. You gotta condition each card, you gotta list each card, you gotta sort the cards. It's a long process just to make a couple bucks, but it's a great place to start off with, I feel. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's get back to my business. Let's see how we did this week. So as I said in the beginning, I'm just trying to build up my TCG player level, and this week we did hit level 3. Thank God. It was rough only being able to have 500 cards listed at once when I've got, 15, 20,000 cards. So now I can put up to 50,000 cards, I think it is, at a time. It's not level 4, so I'm not able to put my shipping down to 0 yet, which will increase my sales. But I will be able to put all my bulk on there for now. It's going to take me a couple weeks though, because as I said before, I'm still in school. I've got a full-time job. This is just something I do on the side. So hopefully I can get it done by the end of the week. So let's get back on track. While you guys originally clicked on the video, about my personal business experience so far. This is week 3 or 4. Can't exactly remember. So let's get into our numbers this week. In total on eBay, we have sold 29 cards for $237.68. And on TCG Player, we have sold 73 cards for $68.55. Last week, we only had one expense, which I bought just these little bubble mailers. I think they're 4x6, and it is, I want to say it was $40 for 200 of them, or something like that. It was a pretty decent deal. Shouldn't have to buy any of those for a while. So that brings our totals to 102 cards sold for a total profit of $306.23, with a total expenses of $685.96. That brings us to a total loss of $379.73. I know I haven't reached profit yet, but now that we're TCG Player level 3, I can actually add all my cards onto it. So hopefully we can make a bunch more sales, and yeah, I shouldn't have any more expenses coming up, at least not any planned ones. Unfortunately, that is all of the updates I've got for you guys currently. Nothing crazy happened this week. Should be ramping up soon though, like I've said. Anyway, if you guys made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Anyway, just wanted to thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.